I can either email it to you
Yeah.
or I can put it on YouTube as a private link, and then you would be the only one that would see it.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Okay, so do you have any questions before we start? Just make this up.
So I can basically ask any question that I want. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. That's fine.
Now, two things I will tell you is that with health questions, a lot of health questions are going to be energetically related.
Yeah.
So if you have a question about something health related, she may go into specifics around energetics, like
Mm,
emotions, attachments, things like that,
mm,
and not so much about necessarily physically treating it.
yeah.
She may have suggestions like herbal supplements and things like that, but mainly it's going to be like behind like the energetics. And then the other thing is so the other question, some people ask questions that they've asked Bashar and
Yeah.
Elon,
Mm,
and they've gotten different answers because energetics change, timelines change,
yeah.
depending on the person and what their,
Yeah.
what their reflections are, but just, yeah, just so you know, to keep that
Okay.
in. Wow.
Sure. Thanks.
Perfect.
Yeah. Great.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you have, I think I asked you, did you have any questions before we get started?
Um. No.
For
No. No.
me, I
That's
mean,
fine.
no. Okay.
That's fine.
So I have the timer here. So what I do is I usually do, I give myself a couple minutes to get in the state. So I'll usually do like 33, 32, 33 minutes.
Okay.
It doesn't take me very long. And then that way there you get your full 30 minutes. Okay.
Okay. All right. Great.
Perfect.
Thanks.
You're welcome. We thank you for this opportunity, for this engagement, this day of your time. You would understand the energies to be present of Ilan, Sisi, and Bashar. How may we assist you this day of your time?
Um. Well, my first question, major question is I've been working in the finance arena for a very long time, and I took some time out a couple of years ago, and I've been trying to get a job before this coronavirus thing started, back in January, and nothing's been happening. It's like the harder I try to get back into it, nothing's happening, and it feels like I'm being blocked from going back into finance. I just want to know, like, what's my sole purpose in this lifetime, especially at this point. It feels like something needs to change, but I don't know what it is.
Yes, and we understand this predicament that it is occurring on your planet at this time has been creating a lot of transitional shifts. So, with that being stated, now when you say that you feel as though you are blocked, do not look at this in this way. What you want to do is you want to use this constructively and review the circumstances as a way for you to create an opportunity for yourself that will allow you to be able to extend and expand your excitements. So, if this is something that you truly feel excited and passionate about working within the financial sector, then start to question yourself and how you can provide yourself a form of abundance that is going to be in alignment with what it is that you are trying to accomplish in reference to the financial sector. So, what you can do is these are just suggestions to take some time out to sit with yourself and ask yourself the following questions. Is this something that I feel passionate and excited about? What can I do at this time that is readily available for me so this way there I can create a form of abundance in my reality? So with that being stated, if you are currently looking and researching and attempting to find a new type of job or position, as you say, then allow yourself to think outside of the box. Use your creative imagination to see if maybe there is a way in which you can begin to cultivate an opportunity that you may be able to bring forward into your reality. For example, if you are in the financial sector, maybe there is something that you are doing within your work type of environment that will allow you to create some form of a book. Or maybe this is an opportunity for you to engage with some sort of partnership to create a business in reference to this financial. If this is not something that you necessarily feel very excited and passionate about, this is a grand opportunity for you to sit with yourself and follow your excitements. As we had shared once before, when you begin to tap into your excitements, not only does this allow you to get into the state of flow with no expectations, of course, then you begin to understand yourself in various different, you could say, frequencies or dimensions that you did not necessarily understand before. Therefore, this will cultivate a form of satisfaction. Rather than going from one opportunity into the next, you can find this particular passion or this excitement inside of yourself and allow you the opportunities to act on these forms of excitement, which will then create these different synchronistic opportunities to help you to expand this even further. And we will remind you that not to necessarily focus on the idea of the monetary aspect. We understand that this is a social type of construct when it comes to the main form of abundance. But we share with you, when you focus on this alone, then things do not necessarily align with what it is that you are trying to accomplish. Allow yourself to get into the state of flow and this state of excitement and this opportunity to be able to expand. This will then create wavelengths that will allow different synchronistic opportunities, as we said before, but it will bring many different types of abundance to you. And this may be monetary gain, or this may be other forms of synchronicities of abundance, such as the opportunities of business, the opportunities of home life, ways that you may be able to get your food, your groceries in different types of ways that may be affordable or may even not even have a price tag. These are just some ideas, of course, but you may do what you will with this time.
Okay. Do I, am I a star seed, and do I have a counterpart?
Do you understand what star seed is?
Yes, it's like coming from origins of another, like the Palladians or Andromeda, that kind of area. Like, feels like I'm possibly from somewhere else. My husband feels that a lot himself as well, but he doesn't talk about it much.
So you understand that every single individual on your planet has connections to various different civilizations, but you all are physically from this planet. Now, you may have connections, yes, and every single person, as we said before, has starseed connections. And specifically speaking, we can provide you some of your starseed connections as well as an information on a counterpart from another civilization. So you would understand that you have connections to what you know as the Pleiadians, the Yahyel, our civilization, the Sasani, as well as the Orion civilization. These are to name a few. And you do have a counterpart specifically within the Yahyel civilization. One moment while we are receiving some information about this particular being. You would understand this being's name to be Mungani, Muganee. This is a female counterpart. She does work within the hybridization program. She provides a good amount of support to those hybrid children that are much younger, provided that you can understand that her role is similar to a kindergarten teacher at this time. So she is working with the very young children as they are beginning to expand on various different levels, but she is providing the space for them to explore. So she provides them different types of holographic images, different types of toys, as you say in your language, to allow them to feel out what it is that is exciting to them, to be able to have different experiences, to widen and broaden their mindset to possibilities outside of their physical construct, which is right now on a ship.
Okay. I've been told previously by quite a few people throughout my life that I'm very psychic, and I have kind of strong abilities there. I've had a good few experiences in my life, and I've been told that something, it'll really kick in by the age of 50. Just about a week ago, I don't know, this wasn't me talking. I was brushing my teeth, and I was thinking of something, and the words just sort of came out of my mouth saying, you will know. And I don't think I said that. It's almost like someone said that through me. Was that someone coming through me, trying to get through to me? Or because I certainly didn't say it myself.
Well, as you begin to expand your consciousness, yes, you will be able to develop deeper intuitive awareness and maybe even the idea of what you call channeling. So yes, you do have that ability, as everyone on your planet does. It's just that some are more aware of the connection than others. But yes, to confirm, this was a portion of your higher self speaking to you in a certain type of vibration. And you were literally interpreting the vibration to come out of the mouth. So this is how channeling works. So you see, what occurs is when you are in the state of channeling, and you can do this consciously as well. It does not have to be the way that the channel is currently doing it. It can be done consciously. And when you are in a conscious state, which is a certain type of frequency, so you are opening your mind, opening your crown chakra, as you say, and also your throat chakra, which is part of the channeling chakra. If this is aligned, this will open you up. And when you receive the information, there's going to be an energy waves or frequencies. You then have the ability to interpret the frequency to bring forward in words. And now, when you first awaken in the morning, your awareness to these types of abilities are going to be stronger. And because also you could say the veil is going to be thinner at that time as well for you to be able to understand and to be able to perceive more in depth these particular frequencies or vibrations.
Okay. I have a question. This is something that Bashar talked about multiple realities. If we have multiple realities, then but we come into this life with certain soul contracts. There's certain things that are going to happen in this life. How is it? Kind of like it's a bit mind-boggling, because if we have soul contracts that things are going to happen, but then at the same time we have parallel realities, how does that work? Because it's almost like saying, yes, this is going to happen, but then yes, you can change it as well. How does that work?
Because you are understanding, or you are in the perception of the idea of contracts. Now, understand, this is a belief system. You do not necessarily have to buy into that belief structure. Now, in this current reality, in the way that you are living your life, you understand that you have the ability to change your reality at every given moment. Now, your journey and everyone's journey in this reality is to create an awareness which will allow you to be able to remember parts of yourself, but also to be able to understand that you are already in access to everything that you need in every given moment. By following the formula, as we have stated before, this will unlock your awareness to different parts of your journey, different parts of who you truly are. And with this being stated, when you raise your vibration and you understand the mechanism behind what is occurring at every given moment, then this allows you to morph and shift things as you see fit to move forward into your preferable type of reality. So you could understand that, yes, you may have agreements, some agreements that you may have set up for yourself, but this does not mean that these are set in stone. These are just road markers to assist you in your expansion and your awareness. So understand that your reality is similar to what you call a play. When you are in your current awareness, you can pick and choose what it is that you want to explore. And also similar to a blank canvas, you can begin to draw out, paint out what it is that you want to happen. And the point of the journey is so that you can become familiar with your already knowing abilities on how to create your reality based on how you want to explore your reality. So it is mainly up to you. When you speak on behalf of these parallel realities, yes, they are parallel realities occurring at any given moment. And you can simply tap into any of those realities in a conscious effort or in a subconscious effort. It is all up to you and how you want to choose to explore this idea. But when you speak on soul contracts, be very cautious with that idea, because you are allowing yourself to define your circumstances that you must have to go through this in order to experience this. So you are literally placing a ceiling to, you could say, restrict you from moving into the ability to make decisions and choices that are best in alignment with what you prefer. Instead, you are allowing outside circumstances to control you. And this is not the case. You may have some agreements, but they do not and are not set in stone.
Okay. Based on my current frequency and how I'm feeling at the moment, do you see any sort of job offers coming up in the next month or so?
There may be a few job opportunities, but as we said before, do not focus necessarily on obtaining the job. You want to focus on allowing yourself to get excited any way, shape, or form. We can give you a short little exercise that may help you.
Yeah.
So as you begin to understand what it is that you are looking for and your new opportunity, you can use the technique, what is called scripting. So allow yourself to get comfortable. You can use a computer or electronic device. You may use a journal if you feel most aligned with this idea, and begin to create a story or a literally snapshot of what it is that you want to see when you walk into your new job or to embrace your new opportunity. How does it feel like? What does it look like? How much money do you feel you might need? And as you continue to do this exercise, you will begin to raise your frequency that will allow you to be in the state that is most in alignment with the opportunity that you are seeking. Therefore, it will be a magnetic attraction. Now, do not place time stamps as far as when this will occur, but just trust in the flow with what is happening at this current time, and use the opportunities to deepen your skills, to play around a little bit with what it is that you want to create for yourself in this new opportunity that you will be manifesting. You can spend some time getting into meditation more often and visualization techniques, breath work, many different forms of support to allow you to be able to get what you call even Steven, meaning that you want to be in a balanced state of mind. This will assist you in raising your frequency. So we say to you, yes, you will have a few opportunities that may be presented in the next month, but do not just jump on whichever that you feel may be supportive of the idea of monetary gain. Begin by focusing on the idea of this visualization tool that we have provided you, the scripting exercise, and focus on raising your vibration and frequency. Then you will allow yourself to be in the state of mind where you will immediately attract whatever is going to be most preferred for you at this time.
Okay. Is there anything that you could share with me about my future self?
So we will bring you through a little exercise, as we are not going to go into your future self necessarily for you, because this is your idea of your exploration. So we will begin by getting comfortable, and we will take a few deep breaths. Allow yourself to become settled in your center. Your center, you may feel, might be in the heart, or it may be in the solar plexus region. Allow yourself to go into that state for just a moment. Now, in your mind, allow yourself to take a deep breath. In your mind, become comfortable with the idea of meeting this future self. This future self is a projection of everything and anything that you wish that you could be, but you already are, and that's the trick. So as you do this, become familiar with the way you feel inside about who you would like to be. When you think of the highest version of yourself, who is this? What type of energy does she carry? What type of connections does she share? Does she very close with the earth, the energy of the earth? Does she have the ability to be intuitive? Is she a strong, intuitive person? Does she love animals? Begin to tap into this for just a few moments, just to get the idea of how she would be. What type of characteristics or traits does your future self have? Take just a few moments while you become familiar with these vibrations, and we will bring you into the next portion of the exercise. Now, as you are here, you are going to notice that there may be a path in front of you. And at the end of this path, there is a small little cottage. And as you begin the journey to the cottage, allow yourself to experience a deepening of the breath as you continue along the path with each step that you take. Feeling comfortable in your environment. Feeling very familiar to you. This is a safe place for you. Now, as you get to the door of the cottage, you begin to open the door and step inside. As you feel the energy in the cottage, it is very familiar, is very similar to the sensations that you received about the future version of yourself. And as you look around, you begin to notice there is another person in the cottage with you. This person is going to be your future self. Allow yourself to understand and perceive how this person looks to you. Does this person look like you? Just a higher evolved you? Does this person look as though they are from another planet? Do they have certain characteristics, certain features that may say they are what you call extraterrestrial? Take a very good look in connecting to this future self. Take in all of the details that you can muster inside of your heart. feeling the vibrations literally going inside of the heart. Taking one last look, soaking everything in before you journey back down the path. As you begin to open the door to head down the path, you recognize and know that this is an imprint that will be with you. And you will remember that you have had the opportunity to connect to this future self. And you will take this information back with you down the path so you can begin to cultivate it into your reality. And as you begin along the path, you begin to become more and more alert, coming back into your body as you end down into the path, into your awareness. When you are ready, you may open your eyes.
That was great. One last question. I think I was going to ask, what would be the best meditation for channeling for me?
Well, you understand that channeling itself is just giving yourself permission to allow energies to be presented to you in such a way where you are able to interpret them. So by allowing the mind to be more in a balanced state, so allowing yourself to open up during the meditation, you can do a simple breathing exercise going through each of the channeling chakras, starting with the root chakra all the way up to the crown chakra, just allowing the energies to circulate through each one and breathing through this. Then you would allow yourself to begin to do a visualization similar to what we just did now. Use your imagination, because your imagination is literally going to be the doorway to allow yourself to connect to these different types of civilizations and or frequencies. So this will assist you in this sort of way. And when you have given yourself permission to allow energies to be handed to you, you can then visualize a channel or a column of light coming from the spine, the root of the spine, all the way up to the crown chakra. And this will open you up to allow any messages that may be provided to you, and allow yourself in this state of mind to then breathe into it and clear the mind. Allow yourself to be deep into a meditation at this point. Then you will receive any type of information, and do not judge. Just allow whatever is presented to you to flow. So for example, you may hear the word hello. You may literally feel hello. You may feel hi, or you may feel another type of word or a type of energy, or you may feel pushing on the back of the neck. Allow yourself to release the energies. And it is very crucial, very important to breathe through this. Now, we say to you that if you have not already been doing this type of practice, it may be most beneficial for you to either take one of the channeling courses. You can allow yourself to provide the opportunity to practice with somebody that is already been channeling. These are some of the techniques we can assist you and recommend for you, because this way there you are giving yourself space to learn, but you are also putting it into practice.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, thank you so much. That's all my questions. Thank you.
Yes, and what time do we have remaining for the session?
I think it's almost up. Just a couple of minutes, I think.
If you do not have further questions, we will then extend our deepest gratitude and our unconditional love.
Thank you.
Hello,
Hi.
how are you?
I'm good. That was really good.
It was good. Was it helpful?
Yes, very. Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's kind of like it's kind of reaffirmed some things that I kind of knew, but it's just
Good confirmation.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's awesome. Well, yay, I'm glad that it helped. So with the video, did you want me to email you the video or did you want me to
I think
post
YouTube
it
link
on
is fine. Yeah, YouTube link's fine. Yeah.
YouTube's good? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That way there, unless you're, yeah, that way there, and then nobody else can see it. It'll be
Yeah.
like one of those unlisted links. So
Yeah. Yeah. I was just going to say, I've noticed you're wearing one of the crystals, I think is that from the Bashar site?
this is, it is, it's not the actual Bashar, but it is similar. It's not from, I believe it's an, what do you call it? I think it's an aquamarine
Oh,
quartz.
that's really pretty. Yeah, I like that. That's really nice. I ordered one about 2 weeks ago, the Esasani one.
The
The
contact one?
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
I'm waiting for it to come through.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah. My boyfriend has that one. He
Oh, nice, nice. Okay, brilliant. No, anything that I wanted to ask, it's pretty much, yeah, covered it all.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
Thank you so much.
You're very
How did your
welcome.
move go?
Huh?
How did your move go? Because you said you moved.
We haven't moved yet. We should be moving
Oh,
in a week or two.
okay.
Yeah,
Right.
but
But
we're kind of like everything's been kind of like, going through stuff and whatever.
wow.
Yeah.
The channeling classes, when are you doing those? Because I know you said you weren't this month, but
Um, Probably, I think maybe possibly, I'm not sure yet, but possibly at the end of June
okay.
or maybe into July. But also with the yeah, I mean, and then the Patreon has them already pre-recorded too. So
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the other thing I was going to ask. Because I was about to sign up, and then I was a bit confused because it said the debit would come out then, and then 1st of June another payment would come
oh
out.
no, it's only the first of the month.
Okay. All right.
It's
Oh,
first of the
okay.
month. So like if you would have signed up last week, it
Yeah.
wouldn't have charged you. It only would charge you the first. Only charge
Okay.
you the first of the month.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Lovely. Thank you so much.
All
That was really
right.
helpful. Thanks then.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good day.
You too. Bye.